Okay, so we're in a time scramble in game 4. Blitzbullet under pressure, but maybe there's a chance for a counter now. It's awkward. 3 knights, dangerous. Oh my goodness, look at this. Rook, king takes forced, knight, king has to come out, queen. Oh, this is brutal. This is brutal. From TwelveTeen, taking game 4 of his series with blitzbullet. It has been an unannounced Crazyhouse World Championship match between National Master TwelveTeen and from Canada and National Master blitzbullet from the United States. They didn't tell us that they were playing. They just started playing and just wrote in the text chat, the whisper, "This is a CWC match." So we've all been caught unawares. Every single candidates match so far has been streamed, and so they say blitzbullet needs to deviate with black next game. So let's go to the very first game, because we just joined. I know we should join the live action, but and let's turn all the move arrows off because we don't want those, and let's turn the opening explorer off, but with no harm in having some computer analysis running. Okay, so in game 1, we're looking from the point of view of blitzbullet. Blitzbullet won game 1, so let's just quickly see how he won game 1. We're going to try and catch up with the live action, but it would be nice to see what happened in game 1. So he has a nice attack going on the king side, and he's white, and yeah, he's really kind of... See, in this position, I'm thinking that he has sacked, but he's kind of got in. But the computer seems to say just give up the queen and you're fine. But anyway, he didn't do that, and the attack continues. And yeah, this is just now just grinding his way through the back rank, grinding more pieces, and this is going to be mate. And gosh, it's going to take a while, but because the mate's not coming immediately. But oh my goodness, it comes eventually, and then black resigns. So, and just to quickly say, then in game 3, now looking, 12-teen is black, did actually win. So we have the same opening from blitzbullet, but not the same piece sack on d5, instead sacking on c7. And let's see how black wins this one. Just trying to be very safe. And blitzbullet has given up, well, a queen for his attack. He has quite a nice attack, I have to say. Oh my goodness, but what's the idea here? If he takes king h, yeah, you're taking the bishop as well at some point. Possibly with check is the problem. Now the queen's coming in. Ooh, what's going on here? Oh, that's a... Yeah, so that's a very nice finish from... yeah, so the real queen is going to be coming in. Okay, so we've skipped game 2 and game 4, so we'll just quickly recap game 2 and game 4 at the beginning of the next game. But let's get into game 5. So we're just using the time in the opening to just try and catch up. So we're watching from the point of view of TwelveTeen. So welcome, viewers. So we've seen the first black game and the second black game. So this is a third black game. We see a slight difference. He left h6 open, so this is going to be really awkward. for black to defend. So he's trying to clear out the h6. It's going to be hard work. So blitzbullet as white doing quite nicely here. So he's opened up the center. E6 is slightly weak. So, but yeah, it's actually, the question is, can you take that knight? And I don't see why not. Is there any trick? Yeah, well, is there something stronger? Is what he's thinking. He's going for a mating attack. And just looking at the comments, Eden Destroyer, don't tell me this is CWC, but what if it is? Yeah, BB told me he had a match against TT at the weekend, but I never saw it posted. Then I missed 4 invaluable games. Nothing on the internet is ever missed. I'd asked blitzbullet to play today. Yes. So it is CWC. Okay, so just, oh gosh, whoa, what happened here? So yeah, beautiful knight takes pawn, pawn here, check. He doesn't want to take it because, why does he not want to take it? And this is looking, oh, it's looking scary. White resigns. Oh my goodness. So just wanting to see what happened at the end of that. So knight takes g6, it looks like blitzbullet was doing really quite nicely. Maybe knight takes g6 was not the best move. Queen takes d4 was okay, but black was still winning in that situation. But the problem was, if he takes on d2, what's the threat? Bishop at e3, check. F takes e3, knight takes f e3, knight takes f3, king d1, etc. Anyway, but what happened in the end is this. Knight takes pawn, and it's mating king f1, rook e1, king g2, rook g1, and the knight's protected. A king would have to go to h3. You've got knight to new knight on g5, checkmate. So yeah, so that was mating. Okay, so quickly recapping. Game 2. This is time, let's look at the games where 12-teen is white. So game 2, 12-teen is white, and we have sack on f7 kind of lines. Just trying to work in on e6. And just quickly, let's have a look how this worked. Just getting in on the back rank, and yeah. He can't take it. Apparently, taking doesn't help because the knight at h6. Check. So check. Well, okay, he's in there. He's in. Okay, so that's how he won game 2. Quickly looking how 12-teen won game 4. Hopefully, we don't miss the whole game. So 12-teen is white in game 4. Doesn't want a queen trade. Interesting, because okay, bishop covering any mate threat. So yeah, this looked really tight. Like, was he really winning as white here? It's not clear. But yeah, apparently there's a slight advantage. Oh yeah, this game I saw the end of, and it was a crazy finish. So yeah, it was a sort of time scramble. The swapped queens. It's still very level, and then basically 12-teen found this mate in 6, which even the computer takes a few seconds to kick in. And yeah, that's checkmate. Coming with queen takes e7 checkmate. Okay, so to get to the live action, I'm sorry that we've missed so much. We're now on game 6. So this is catching up with the action because we now caught up all the games. Okay, going for the g7 check. Comes out going for a pawn on g7, which is serious stuff. So yeah, TwelveTeen again with another scintillating attack. I mean, he's wonderful at finding, wonderful attacking player, wonderful at finding crazy mates. Yeah, people are saying, too bad I missed some of these games. So, so blitzbullet resigns. Okay, so that's 5 games to 1. So let's just say they're just playing really quickly. So they still got 4 games to go. Gosh, well, yes, it is. So just to quickly recap the opening, because they were playing so fast, couldn't even see it. So they're both playing a kind of what could be called a Jan Lee setup, with the pawns on g6 and h6, which is quite a safe setup. Yeah. So they're saying, they didn't even shout. How do you do that, by the way? Caps lock. Okay, so seems solid enough from black. I mean, although white should be a little bit concerned about having lost his h3 pawn. And you say, well, how did that happen? Yeah, okay, so that was just a standard kind of thing, but the e pawn had moved. So there's a slight weakness on h3, which notice how black is targeting that weakness. And oh, interesting. Why does he go for this knight? Because this knight's not defending on the king side. So this is the reason, because that knight's defending e4. That's quite subtle. You'd think this knight is the one which is defending all these light squares that are under attack. But of course that knight was defending e4. This pawn can't take because it's pinned. So oh my goodness. So bishop there to defend takes, sacks the queen, attacks the queen again, so he's threatening f3 by doing so. And is f3 a serious threat? Not immediately, because a knight here and pawn here doesn't mate, because a knight covers a knight drop here. But is there any other knight check? I can't quite see. So the problem I have is bishop takes pawn. He could just pick up the knight. I mean, so yeah, pawn here might work. So queen here is quite a subtle move, because if pawn here, it's defending any knight drop, rook here, knight here ideas. So that was quite a subtle thing to do. So the idea was pawn here, if rook here, there would be ideas of bishop takes pawn, knight here check, and pawn here checkmate kind of ideas, but they would be stopped because rook takes, pawn takes, queen takes. I mean, it's just coverage on f1. He's covering the light squares. Okay, so this is providing extra coverage for both f3 and e2. And people in the chat are saying, what about e4? And some in the chat are saying, what about bishop e2. Well, maybe the last move, I'm not sure. Yeah, maybe the last move here in this position, bishop e2, was possible, winning the rook for the knight. So blitzbullet, who usually plays so quickly, has gone into a bit of a think, because we do see e4 on the board, and we're going to see a breakthrough on f3. Oh yes, exactly. This wins the queen. Nice. And white has no pawns, which would, well, it can't break through anyway because the bishop's defending. So it looks like white is busted here. Black's completely defended. I mean, the plan for white in this sort of position would be to block off this bishop diagonal and then get to work, but it's quite slow. So a move like bishop takes knight, followed by knight here, check, and queen here, mate would be an idea, but obviously white had a sneaky threat of bishop takes bishop with check. And TwelveTeen doesn't want to allow any of that. He's in control in this position. The black king side is safe. Okay, so simply bishop here with this double threat of a knight here and a queen here would be ample to win, I believe. Okay. He's put his queen on the board, so he's going to have to try and checkmate with minors, I think. Because he's using the queen as a defensive piece. There's also an implicit threat of queen takes rook in the position, which is interesting. Yeah, but blitzbullet's knights are doing quite a good job covering these squares. Now I think about it. So maybe it was a wise decision to take things a little bit slower. So queen takes knight, is that a threat? He blocks off f3. So he's just picking up material. Ah. Is it he going for knight f3? This knight g4 is still possible. Takes another knight. Well, this looks hopeless, but how to finish it? Okay, he takes a rook because rook here is mating. Is it? Oh, he was winning the rook with check. So here's knight. Yep. So the king has been flushed out. Can it go back? No, because a bishop drop would force it to here, and then it's getting mated. So it's been flushed out. Now we're going to get a queen with check, and 6-1. So really. Top class performance from TwelveTeen today. Okay, just threatening simply pawn at c7. Okay, so the idea, if takes, if you had a knight or something, you can get in. Okay, what's the idea? Okay, he's just going for the bishop takes b5, pinning the queen and king, so just harassing the queen while developing his pieces, basically. So yeah, I mean, it's very difficult to play c5 correctly. Okay, that knight is going to be chomped up and dropped on c7 is the problem. Unless there's something even better in the position. Okay, so blitzbullet is forced to sack his queen. Ah, so Oppa says he's giving commentary in the house. This is wonderful. So let me join CWC Voice. Hi guys.
Hello.
You can hear me fine. Great. Yeah, I didn't realize you were commenting, so I just started the stream up already. We're seeing TwelveTeen in like some really dangerous form right now, aren't we? Hi there, Oppa.
I also think that blitzbullet shall play stronger openings against TwelveTeen, because TwelveTeen is with skills he is just the best.
Right.
But his openings are not as good. If TwelveTeen will play 960 matches, he will win all his matches easy. In this with these players, I think.
Well, yeah. I mean, so, I think he'd still.
Yeah, maybe it's not good to say, but I think it's true.
Well, what is undeniable is he is the best at the mating attack. But when it comes to very nice positional play, obviously you and JK play very nicely. But when it comes to just completely tearing apart the opponent, there's no one who quite demolishes someone like TwelveTeen.
TwelveTeen, if you just got attack,
Yeah.
even if it's not sound, you just blow your way.
Yeah, I know.
Like you are a complete amateur.
Yeah.
That I got that feeling when I played with him.
Yeah. So I'm streaming you both on Twitch, by the way. So okay. So in this game, actually, Black's lost his queen. So
I said before, I think TwelveTeen gonna win with 9-1.
okay.
Yeah, I said it a few games ago.
I think he can just play pawn d2. Got so many material.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't notice you were also chatting in the house, because when I started there was no one. So it's good.
Bishop a5.
Bishop
Even
f5.
better. Now he can just take the queen. First level check on e2.
Yeah, take the queen, threaten mate. GG.
Mate.
G3, queen h3.
Yeah, mate on e1. Okay, so only one game to go.
I think blitzbullet is much weaker than a year ago, because he don't play so much anymore. Still, he's dangerous.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Bishop e5 is the best line in this. I analyzed this system, because it's quite solid. Bishop e5 is very annoying.
Yes, I see.
And black played bishop d7, and if black plays knight e4, pawn f3 is just winning. A lot of players just develop to e2, but pawn f3 is just a piece. So there's no ideas with knight takes e5, and you just develop his pieces, and I predict the easy win.
Yeah. So he's saying if knight moves to e4, you can attack it and eventually pick up that piece.
That is gonna be really easy for him.
So I
I
mean,
also got ideas of even of taking on d5. But there's no reason to sacrifice in a position like this.
so JK is in the chat saying on form TT is so scary, and then Flourish asks him, "Have you scheduled a match against Oppa? You might want to save it for the end." And Oppa says, "Yep, we are saving it for the end to keep some suspense." Okay. So rook takes bishop, queen takes rook, rook at h6 check.
Knight f4.
No, knight f4.
Oh, okay. Also, queen takes rook.
Even take the queen.
Queen takes rook also worked,
I'm
no?
happy that.
Queen takes rook, rook h6, h3 was also mate.
h6 is covered by the
Oh,
bishop.
yeah, h6 is covered.
I'm happy that TwelveTeen was not so strong against me.
Yeah.
He was not in
1-9.
shape. I'm happy with that.
Okay.
Because if he beat me, I'm pretty sure he won't win this. Because now I still got 4 difficult opponents ahead, but he drops also another match. He has 5-5. He drops another match point.
Yeah.
So in this situation, he is not in a good situation.
Yeah, he's 1.5 points down. But he.
JK to bullfrog is a stronger player than me.
Yes.
And the other players are strong too.
Yes.
So nothing is clear yet.
Absolutely, yes. And there's still Master Tan who hasn't played a game yet. Oh, and yeah.
So I think I shall play the JK in my last match.
Yeah.
And I look forward to playing my match with the other players in the coming time. Quite soon.
Yeah, so good luck in your remaining matches, Oppa.
Shall we analyze game 1 to 4 as well, Michael?
Yeah, I.
Sorry?
Can we look at it again with more players?
Yeah, if you do you want me to put it in a study?
blitzbullet won the first game.
Yeah, okay, so I'll put it in.
F3.
I'll put it in a CWC study if you want, and then we can all join in.
Okay.
Join in.
Knight F3.
So can you?
I start the game down.
Okay, I need to.
Knight F3, D5.
I'm inviting you to a study, so you can see, so you can play the moves on so we can all read it on the same board. So M Mike. Okay, I can invite. Yeah. So M Michael is the account I have invited you on, Michael.
Okay.
I can post the link in the Discord, so you can. There we go. And we'll just wait.
D5.
We'll just wait for. Yeah. Michael's in. Okay, good. Okay, cool.
Oh, he goes quite fast. Yeah, I got this often against the computer.
So you're all in
D5
control.
not accurate.
Sorry, you're all your guys are all in control. So you have to. I'm not touching it. So you guys have to coordinate. So one of you touch it at a time.
So this is a bit of.
No, I'm gonna go unsync and just close.
Okay, you're unsyncing.
95 is a bluff system. Oh, got even a small advantage. I often play this setup against the computer. It's the only chance to beat it
Yes.
in a fast game. Not with knight takes e5, but knight e5.
So should we? Can I just?
We often take the knight from it.
Okay, I'll just play through it a bit more slowly. Okay. Just playing through it again. So just the Catalan setup, white castles, develops the knight, and now knight e5.
Computer thinks it's good for black.
Takes. The knight drops back.
Let's see.
Okay, and then you sack. Knight takes d5. Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, if you play bishop f4,
Yeah.
you will play knight e6.
Yes.
So you have to be fast.
Yes.
Okay, he takes. pawn e6. I don't know about this. He lost a pawn in hand.
Well, so how to
Let's
defend?
look at computer lines.
How to defend d5 is the problem.
He attacked h3, and if white will take on g5, he lost the attacker. Pawn f4.
Okay, can we go back a second? So at this point, yeah, knight takes e5 seems.
Oh, this is really dangerous if you take on d5.
Okay, so takes on d5, and why can't we take back? Oh, I see. We're gonna
White is just safe.
yeah, white is safe, and we're gonna have to cover mate.
And you got g7.
And then you're gonna drop a pawn there, aren't you? Pawn, okay, or even just bishop takes rook, but or pawn at g7. I see. So I mean, the computer thinks plus 0.8, but it's just dangerous.
It gives pawn g7, but what if you take on d5? Knight f3.
I mean, this is still quite even.
If we try to win the queen,
yeah,
you can just take the rook.
Queen takes.
Oh, it seems, yeah, okay. You're forced to take with the queen. I mean, you can also take with the bishop.
Yeah, suddenly it's seeing danger.
You cannot take the queen, because you got knight h6 on mate.
Yeah. Yeah, actually it's seeing this as a win for white now.
So far, the computer gives it as unclear.
Yeah, I mean, it's
at g7.
It's saying +6 for me.
What's the clue?
Because the idea is knight at h5. And why can't we take that knight? Because then...
So you open up attack on f6.
f6?
Now the queen is...
And why can't we take f6? Because then we take f6.
No, we can take it.
And why can't we just take that? Because we got a rook and a knight.
Ah, you got queen g8.
Yeah. Knight h6. I see the king is running.
A human try will be king g7.
Yeah, but then king g7, but knight f5. Bishop takes knight. Or we bishop to h6.
Pawn g5 is very good.
Yeah, pawn g5 and queen comes in. And so, and if you come in, then you're just going for a runner. But yeah, just going back a second though, this whole line, that's assuming you allow this. I mean, but there is just queen takes d5. Oh, yes, bishop takes d5. Yeah, so this is also kind of possible. And there's even like pawn at h2 check ideas here, which you can't take. So you have to sidestep. So you've got your own little ideas, and knight at h5. I mean, I'm not sure. Like the computer needs more depth to see who's winning, but it's not.
But the computer sees a crazy move. After g7, pawn g2. And if you take with the king, that will be very bad, because you take on h3.
Yeah. So take with the bishop.
And if you take with the bishop, this is a beautiful draw idea. Queen g1.
And you have repetition. Yeah.
I will never take on d5 in this position, but...
Yeah, I see.
This idea is very nice.
Okay, so... Wow, okay. So should we go back to the game? So he does at e6, which maybe is a bit of a mistake. Because it's using the pawn in hand, and it's not really defending. So what, I mean... Yeah, pawn at g7 doesn't...
e5.
Takes e5 maybe. And why does pawn at g7
We
not?
didn't saw the refutation yet.
No, we didn't. I mean, but it's complicated. That like in terms of the opening theorists, takes e5 is probably the best move, but you have to know how to play it.
After queen takes d5, you have a draw.
Yeah, queen takes d5
Or
is well, it may be a draw along that. That's just one particular line. There's also pawn at g7 here, which is nasty.
what if you do rook e8 and play the same line?
And then queen takes. Yeah.
I don't think it makes a difference.
Yeah, it does. It does. Now white's winning.
With pawn on g7, it's no difference.
Um.
And wait. Oh yeah, here's g2 again.
Bishop takes.
What's the difference? Oh, there's no knight on h5.
Yeah.
Pawn on g7 is really annoying. And white is safe.
Yeah, so that's probably.
In the human game, this is terrible.
Yeah.
Even worse as the evaluation shows. Let's get back to the game.
Yeah. So and just like as a newbie, I would say, why not just play pawn at g7 in this sort of position? But maybe just bishop takes g7, king takes g7,
take it.
and maybe f6 is a problem. Yeah, queen takes d5.
Just take a pawn and you can drop on f6.
Yeah.
And you get a lot back. And white is so safe, and black lost his most important pawn.
Yeah, exactly. So 12-teen does, tries to shore up the position. F6. So maybe it's too much to say that it's a mistake. I think e6 is actually quite a solid move given the difficulty of the position.
White was already winning.
Yeah,
I think white was already.
It's only +3 though, but yeah. Takes. Knight here.
But white got also out of practical play.
So pawn at g7 apparently is maybe one idea for black here. Or bishop takes b2.
If you play pawn g7,
yeah,
I would like taking on f6 also.
Okay, pawn takes g7, takes on f6, takes with the knight.
Oh,
takes with the queen, sorry.
Yeah, definitely bishop g5.
Bishop g5.
And now I just take on g7.
Yeah, so it's a tough position. The computer wants us to sack your queen, which is tough. So you're basically playing a queen for a piece down, and with no attack and a dangerous bishop. So, yeah.
Sometimes you can even take the pawn d5 and do something very aggressive on the king side.
Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't know what to do as black here. Because
I will take with the pawn, I think. That looks terrible, but after queen takes f6, I just can drop the bishop with tempo.
Okay. So then bishop at g7, rook e8.
The same idea, I take on f6.
Okay, but it...
The computer gives something slow, but I'm pretty sure I'm taking f6.
Okay, so
it's a really fast way to win.
Okay, let's have a look. Takes f6, takes... And then at g5. And the computer's thinking,
Okay.
maybe take the bishop is what it's thinking. And then defend.
Like knight h5.
Yeah, knight d7 or knight h5 are good. And then you just defend again. Ah, and you're winning.
After this, I can break the position open with knight f6 and bishop d7.
Yeah, the computer's only just realised. The computer's only just realised how bad it is. And after bishop
h8, can I sacrifice my queen? After bishop on move 21.
Okay. So you want to go bishop h8?
That's pretty good. Bishop d5 is way safer, but even queen takes is completely winning.
Yeah, it's amazing, like how even Stockfish doesn't really recognize how this is. It takes a few seconds to realize, oh my gosh, this is lost.
That's why I have chances in this kinds of openings against Stockfish.
Yeah, it doesn't really appreciate the danger.
That's why I won a few games. I lost hundreds of games.
Yeah.
But this is the only chance to win a few games.
This sort of setup, yeah.
I like queen takes d5 the most. If you then drop on e5, I can take it. Queen doesn't matter. You just made black.
Yeah, I don't know how you tell that you've got enough, but yeah, sure. I guess you got a double protection. But yeah, it's just not obvious. Yeah, so I mean, this is just a sort of going way too deep, but yeah. Okay, so why is that breaking through?
Yeah, but why is just winning? You can stop to analyze this line.
Yeah, sorry. So also just earlier when you said just break through, if you just defend, you just break through. Why is that so obvious? Takes. Bishop at g7.
I think
takes.
Bishop g7.
Takes.
Then queen g5 if black takes.
Yeah, I see. And if he doesn't, yeah, okay. So it's just, yeah, I see. And then you're just in basically. Yeah. Boom. Okay. Yeah. What's bishop at f8 or e4? Okay, cool. So going all the way back. So this is a tough. So in the game, bishop takes f6, knight at h5, at e7 instead of at g7. Takes bishop, takes. So you can take control of the moves if you like.
Okay, bishop g7.
So it's quite similar to what we were looking at.
Knight f4, really? This looks good. And I will take on d5 maybe.
Yeah, the computer doesn't like knight f4 at all. It thinks just give up the queen. Yeah, this is.
Yeah, you can just give up the queen because black is losing on the king side. Knight f4 has changed.
Yeah, so here
it still wins the queen.
Yeah, so here black wants to just give up the queen.
I think white is still doing very well. Queen at d4 is very nice. because you remove the defender from g7.
Wow.
That's what the computer also said, but
No, it's not. It's not.
it's a nice idea.
The computer has no idea of this sort of thing.
Well, this is crazy. Maybe
Computer says this is equal.
white have used better lines as the pawn takes.
Not really. I mean, that's
Because white is so safe.
yeah. It's queen at d4 it's actually now it's coming up as well. That's yeah. Queen at d4 is a good move. But so it's not thinking you're winning because it thinks queen at h7 and then
Queen at h8 and queen at g7 to roll time, and it's a draw. So with a roll on g7 I will not go for a draw with white.
yeah. So it says just replace queen and yeah, something like that. And replace the queen, keep going. So yeah, it's trying to go for a draw.
Yeah.
What else could white do? Queen at h6. It still just wants to keep on replacing this queen. Is there any way of making a breakthrough? Queen there again. Can we go pawn takes? No, it doesn't. Apparently pawn takes doesn't work. Okay, so apparently that's just a drawing line, which is hard to believe, but or maybe it's just.
I like white.
So
White must be doing well here.
So what can white do to break the
I
deadlock?
want to attack the rook.
Okay.
I want to take on e8.
Yes.
Then rook h8.
Okay, but then he'll get a queen in hand to put back on h7 though. But we'll see.
Oh, nice h5. Maybe you just can take a pawn. Probably the computer will like it very soon. Because white got auto attack.
Yeah, for now it's saying about equal, but who knows? Yeah, saying pawn at g4. Yeah, it's h takes g4. Yeah, it's sort of starting to like white again.
Oh, the clue is that as the pawn takes c7, you got bishop h2. So that's why you don't want to take on g4.
Oh, you don't want to take on g4. It really likes taking on g4.
Oh, and knight takes c7.
No,
Got bishop h2. Oh, maybe we block. And then if he takes on h6, pawn g5 and pawn h6.
maybe, and then it's I think what bishop at e3 it's thinking of, and
We analyze this line a bit long, but it's
yeah,
interesting
yeah,
to look how this positions need to be played.
yeah. So it's saying this sort of thing. Okay, yeah, we've gone.
And white's winning. Can we take material? Because black don't have bishop at h2 anymore.
Yeah.
White can just play crazy because his king is so safe.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so I'm just getting yeah. So white's completely winning. So it's really weird these positions, and as you said, Stockfish completely misassesses them. So anyway,
probably white is still just better.
Yeah, probably. So
But knight f4 stays.
Yeah. But
If you
blitzbullet,
play knight f6,
yeah.
you have a pawn on f6. If you play knight f6.
Yeah.
Because black had to take. Let's go back to the game.
Yeah, we're on the game now. Takes. Defending the mate.
So pawn c7.
Just picking up a lot of material.
And now we can just promote
back rank, yeah.
black can defend this. And if you got the 8 rank, he just wins.
So just to say hi there, Hydrosuit in Twitch chat. He says, hi, okay, I just woke up. Yeah, and I've got Operaways on chat here. We missed the beginning of TwelveTeen against blitzbullet because they just started playing without really telling anyone that they were playing. So I started the stream about four games in, and we're just having a quick look at the first 4 games in analysis board. And
that's completely winning.
Yeah, the first game blitzbullet won, and the next 9 TwelveTeen won.
I like that the computer says at the 8 knights.
Yeah, so he wants to put a queen.
I just won't play it. And if you can take on f7 after he drops on g7.
Hello.
Hi there, Legion Destroyer. So we're still streaming, and we're in analysis board. Should I? Are you in on analysis board? I've given you the link, but yeah, you don't have power to move pieces, and I'll have to unsign out and sign in again to get that sorted. So I hope that's okay. Yeah, you're in on the study.
Yeah,
though.
no problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just followed Upper Reson's link.
Cool.
I mean, yeah.
So I can add.
So what is it?
I can add you to the study. So we missed TwelveTeen against blitzbullet, who, yeah, Michael's also here. 12-teen against blitzbullet. They played without informing anyone, and 12-teen won.
Yes.
9-1. Did 12-teen beat
Wow.
Sexy, and who did blitzbullet play? Yeah, so a lot of the
I arrived mid game, and then I had to go, so I missed like 9 games.
Right.
But yeah. What were you saying?
So we were looking at the first game, which blitzbullet actually won, and it's a similar line to what Operaways uses to beat the computer. So if you want to beat 12-teen, you need lines that beat Stockfish 8, basically.
Is 12-teen using computer? I don't know.
No, but he isn't.
This could be a proof.
He is an engine. And his mating skills are
computer-esque.
Of course, White is completely winning, but I like this idea to get the king of g7.
Yes.
What computer says. Also, knight g8 and bishop f6 is the mate threat, or f4, or any other move.
Yeah.
Next game.
So Hydrosuit's asking what happened. Did 12-teen beat Sexy? Yes, and also Sexy just earlier today lost to GSVC in a very, very tight game. 4 games to 6. Okay, so next game. So now how do I find... Okay, so let me just... I'll open up the Opening Explorer, because that will give me the game, hopefully. Except because I'm streaming, it's a little bit...
So the score was 9-1, right?
9-1, exactly.
Okay, I'm writing in the...
Yeah,
I've got about 25 minutes.
Yeah, I'm going to quickly...
Shall it go a bit faster?
Yeah, let's do that. Oh, gosh. Sorry. I'm just adding it to the study. Okay. Okay, so let's see. So that's
It
this.
seems I had this against TwelveTeen.
Yeah, you did.
According to the
Yeah, you did.
database.
Yeah, it's quite funny. Um, so I'm going to add it for a second, and then I'll join you.
Where we go to this game?
Yeah, I'm still adding, and then I'll just join.
We will add games.
Yeah, I'm just adding, and then I'm going to join you. Yeah, okay, I'm with you now. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Yeah, okay, so we're on chapter 40.
Okay, this is game 2.
Yep.
E4, E5. I think bishop E7 is no longer a strong line anymore.
Yeah.
I don't agree.
Controversial. Yeah, okay.
I'm not sure too much, of course.
So blitzbullet just played 12-teen at Hydro Suit, and he won the first game and lost the next 9 because, well, he lost the next 5.
This is the most accurate move. And at first the computer thinks it's unclear.
Yeah.
But I play pawn h6, knight takes, bishop d5, and white is completely winning. This is never played before.
Do you have to play at
I
h3
realized that this line was winning. So after rook g1, I had to play a move with the pawn. D pawn. I must avoid this line with knight takes c4. But TwelveTeen was killing me with the white openings. It was very surprising that he.
So Stockfish hates d5, by the way. Stockfish hates d5, by the way. In this position.
d6 should be a bit better.
Yeah.
This is just winning. Should take. D6 will be the new main line in the future. Bishop E7 is just bad.
I agree. D6 also prevents sack on F7, and I like that.
Queen E7 is the most important move. I think blitzbullet doesn't play much anymore, and he don't know the theory. Bishop takes F7 is a well-known trap. You just play pawn E6.
Yeah.
And you're winning. I don't think you need to know the theory to take on F7 because the white squares are so weak.
Yeah.
Now a pawn drop on E6 will be very nice. Black's position is that white shall just develop his pieces and win the game. The bishop on b6 was the strongest piece of black.
Yes.
So that's why you wanna trade. Or he is on a castle. Maybe that's his main reason. Now you want to drop a pawn on h6 or g6. And now black got a double attack.
Yeah.
I still like white. Oh, pawn d4. It's You need to control that. With such a position, it must be good for white. Look at the black position.
Yeah, I know. This just can't develop. I mean,
The computer says it's good for black.
computers, yeah.
And the computer is usually right in a complicated position.
Yeah, surprising.
But this is also very surprising that
Yep.
he take on e3, because pawn h6 is way stronger as the bishop. Now he's in the rook.
Yeah.
He play pawn h7.
Oops, so sorry. Can we just pause a second? Sorry, I messed up. F7's not. I'm going back to d takes e3. I just wanted to mark that. Let's say it's a mistake, if not a blunder. Maybe even a blunder.
D takes e3 is
A blunder.
strange move.
Yeah, let's say it's
Very
a
strange move.
blunder. Because otherwise, yeah, black's still in this game at that point. If g takes h6.
The computer might say it's good for black, but against TwelveTeen,
Yeah.
I really dislike the position.
No, of course, yeah. So yeah, you can continue. Yeah.
He removed the defender of c5. Now he put a knight on c5. Now a drop on h5 is good.
Yeah.
And this is 12-team style. He says knight g6 is better. Let's see. He just wants to take the rook. Because white is totally safe. And now you're gonna mate.
For sure.
Let's follow the mate line. So check.
So can we go back a second?
Yes. Where? Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
So if you take on g6, you play bishop h5 and rook f1. Oh no, you rook f7, knight 3 mate. So you can take on g6. And you play e5. If black takes with the king on e5, you play bishop at d4 mate.
Yes.
So you take with the pawn. And now you play knight e4, bishop h5 and pawn d4 mate.
Yep.
The same position is on the board. Yeah, rook h8, rook f7. Just the most easy way. But black cracked under pressure. He was completely losing anyway. Let's go to game 3.
Yep. Okay, that will be chapter 41.
This game. Computer says bishop takes.
Can we just go back a second?
Oh yeah, it's just a silly move. You can just go back and defend. It's
So,
good to look at it. So
okay.
you not take with the pawn, because you got holes. So you take with the rook, and the rook line is open.
Yeah, this is fine.
And you can even use the rook file to attack.
Yep. So actually, the computer quite likes knight takes d5 in that position. Knight takes d5 instead. So. Yeah.
Oh, that's a very nice one.
I don't quite understand it, but.
Oh, you win the piece back. That's the clue. c4 and e5.
Sorry. And why can't we go to e7? Because then it's trapped.
And if
C5.
you play c5,
c5.
the advantage is that you still got a pawn in hand. So that's why it's more practical.
Yeah. So bishop takes g3, f takes g3, etc. Yeah. So white's, yeah.
It's a very nice idea. Now it takes c5. I never saw that before in this opening.
Should look at the opening explorer.
And if you take with the pawn,
yeah, no one's played it. If you take with the
pawn
pawn,
takes.
I guess you do the fork. Knight takes the pawn at e5, forking. Nice bishop.
And if you go back with the bishop, you can take on f6 and play knight f4 maybe.
So takes. It wants.
Or you guess knight e5, but
Yeah,
that's knight e4. Can you just take and play pawn e4?
So knight f4 is also nice. They're the best two moves, knight f4 and knight e5.
Okay, best move is knight e5.
Cryptone in
You
Twitch.
still got the knight in hand, and you can still play knight f4.
Yeah.
Now the bishop is open.
Yes, a Cryptone in Twitch chat said, so impressed by TT mating calculation. Yeah, indeed. So if you actually look at this study in some of the former chapters, you can see some of the, and it's not complete because I've only actually collected about highlights from about half the matches so far. But you'll see some chapters of 12-teen's mating attacks. Like it was a lot of these matches, we do like the missed mates of players. But with 12-teen, it's like the mate in 12 he found rather than the mate in 12. Yeah.
Not the mate he analyzed, but the mate he found.
Right, exactly. So in a lot of these matches, it's like, unfortunately, for example, Section I know unfortunately missed this mate in 5 this morning. But like a lot of the mates within the 12-teen matches, that he literally played out that mate.
Okay, 96.
But GSVC found a very nice mate with knight at f3 this morning, or earlier today.
Bit right, I would like to play c4. And sometimes to take on d5 and play pawn at g4. Oh, he just hangs e2. If you play queen e2, you can give the bishop for 2 pawns.
Yes.
Black on defenders. And queen d6. So we got queen d3 with the tempo. And now we win a pawn. So that's a nice idea.
And if bishop g6 in this position, then...
Oh, this move. Really? Why do I not take? Wow, this is very nice. So you got a knight on e5. We have to block. And yeah, white is again so safe.
Oh my goodness! It says it's like almost mate. Did we make a mistake?
It's really beautiful. This queen d3 idea.
How did we make a mistake somewhere?
In combination with knight takes f7.
So yeah, so bishop g6. Okay, takes, queen d6, king takes, bishop here. Oh, so it recommends queen.
If you give a knight.
If you give a knight, you're dead, and it says give the queen back.
Oh, I like this one. Queen e6. You can still take the knight on a6.
Okay, do this. Queen e6. What do we do now? C6. So we're trying to hide the we're trying to hide this knight. Okay.
I even think of this move. I really want the knight.
Why can't we take that knight? Because we lose. Yeah, I see the bishop's protecting.
The white is so safe again, and black is dead.
Yeah. So is there anything else black can do here? Just run. Just run and give up the rook. Is there anything you can do?
And then we say, please go back.
Yeah.
Go g6 again.
At g6, and or for some reason at g8. Why would you want to do it at g8? Oh, because it's black's move. That's why. I thought it was white's move. Okay. So queen takes rook is probably the. Or do you do at g6 first? Oh, maybe you do at g6 first. That's so.
It doesn't matter.
It's kind of.
Take material.
It's kind of cheeky, isn't it? See?
I like this because you get the king back to a weak square.
Yeah. And then you take the knight. Oh my goodness, this is so beautiful. Yeah. Okay, so that was some cool stuff.
You use blunder c2. That's strange. Oh, oops.
Something happened.
I go back. So computer says just go back.
Yep.
And if you take on h6, you can just drop a pawn on g7. Now you can win a pawn if you take on g5 and e2.
Yeah. Yeah, it wants to take c2.
This is mysterious that he takes on g5 because
you're losing a piece.
h6 just traps the queen.
Yeah, and you're losing a piece as well.
Still, it only says -2.
I guess you're winning the piece. You're winning a piece. You're winning 2 pieces for the queen. The 2 bishops.
Yeah, you get 2 pieces, but if you just take only 2.
Yeah, you get 1 piece. You get your piece up.
Yeah, you get 1.
Yeah, you get your piece back. Anyway, yeah.
Knight 5. Attacking d4. Attacking d4 again.
Indeed.
Knight on c7 was passive. Yeah, this is not needed. If you play pawn c3,
yeah,
you got 3 pawns in hand.
Yeah.
And black cannot benefit from c3. This is pretty solid. Certainly, it says it's equal, and now it's winning again. Yeah, wat is pawn g6? You can drop on h2, and then you got g4 check. And f7 is well covered.
Yeah.
And after king h1, you just drop the pawn.
Yeah, this is nasty.
And black is too safe. So, if you take with the queen, do you got pawn h2?
Yep.
It's really risky because white got a queen in hand. Computer doubts it too.
No, I think this will work. King h3. King h3 is forced.
Yeah.
Or it's a mate. It's mating.
Black can't win.
But black can't win. But you got another. You don't have another knight. Okay. Let's see. Let's just give it a couple of seconds. So the mating is the mating attack too
Black
powerful?
I will play at bishop f6. But this is very messy. This is not needed. You was just winning.
And okay, yeah, okay. So this happens.
So understandable white didn't take on g4. Because you got an extra pawn to attack.
Yeah.
In g4. Okay, any move wins.
So hang on, I'm being. So after queen takes pawn, pawn takes knight. Okay, but queen takes pawn. The idea is, if pawn takes queen,
very nice.
then
What?
no.
You will play e3. I will play pawn h2.
Yeah. Oops.
Rook g1.
Oops. Okay. So sorry. Yeah.
Not even needed.
Q1. Rook takes G1. Takes. Bishop. So the king is being flushed out. Ooh.
Yeah, you just lost pawn here. So you got a nice attack. Maybe we should not analyze this variance too long.
Yeah, okay.
Black is simply winning.
Black's winning, okay. So so he doesn't risk that, he goes for this. And now there's a nice reveal. Sorry, sort of pin rather. And that king is in trouble. Promotes, nice little touch. Because when your king takes, the queen's coming in with mate.
Okay. Now we do the last one.
Yeah, last one.
Or two more.
Yeah, last one. Did you see game 5? Yeah.
TwelveTeen white and the e6 line. How we look at it.
This is game 4.
I think I saw this one, but let's analyze it. I didn't analyze it with you yet.
Yeah, okay.
Pawn e6. The idea is logical. The bishop was for strong. But white got nice piece play.
Yeah.
And still pawn in hand to attack.
Okay, he turned down the queen trade. Interestingly here.
Can he just take on d8 and play knight h6?
Yeah, that's right.
Or is that too wild? It looks
So,
very good.
Takes, or even I think it's just takes here. Because the knight and the bishop are covering the entry squares.
Yeah, white got a safe position. But I wonder if knight h6 was also something.
So let's go knight h6. So g8 is covered, but if you go to h8, oh no, it's queen at g8.
You're forced to take.
Yeah, you, and then that would be mate. Yeah, so you do have to take, or you have to go to f8, and f8 will be mating. Yeah, so you're forced to take, and then you think it takes h6 or takes f6?
Black and defense.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, if you take f6, maybe the bishop defends. So we're going for taking h6. So we're going for mate on g7.
And if you drop on g7, you just got knight g6. Okay, this is. We shall not complicate. You can win a piece in one.
Right.
So we just shall take the piece.
Sorry. So where were we? G takes h6. So we're going to go g takes f6 then. Okay, g takes f6, bishop takes f6, and then bishop takes h6. Maybe. but then pawn at g7.
Yeah, after queen g6, I play pawn g7.
You take control.
Let's still look at this one.
Okay.
So if black played this, I play pawn g7.
Yeah. So pawn at g7 for black would be better.
Or still. Okay, you get in on h5. You remove the defender. Maybe I shall not analyze this line too long.
So bishop takes h6.
So
This.
g7, logical move. I like this one.
Yeah.
Hitting f6 and protecting h6.
Yeah, and you're taking away then this. You're kicking away this defender.
This is also a good.
This looks very powerful because so if say something like this just doesn't work because of queen g5, it's just too much coming in. And if this.
Also the backhand with e7. This is not how the computer plays it, but.
Oh my goodness. Whoa. Okay, sorry.
Also crushing.
Whoa. Look at this.
Yeah, but...
Bishop takes rook, pawn takes bishop. I'm going to promote this variation. Okay, look at this. It goes queen. Okay, it has to go queen at g6 to try and defend everything. And now suddenly it thinks it's completely losing. So yeah, it is worth analysing these things because we were thinking, oh, the computer is just saying it's equal. And now it's like...
Yeah, that's why I didn't look at this. But
yeah, it's worth...
The computer says it's not dangerous to drop on h6.
Yeah.
And when you analyze longer with it, it's often okay.
Yeah, so this is completely winning for white. Shocking.
Okay.
So he turned down the queen trade.
It was surprising that he didn't take just on f6. Even without knight a6, just take the piece.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, exactly.
c3 looks like a computer move. I mean, the idea is that the knights have to go back. Still, it looks weird.
Yeah.
If you go to g2, you gain fun.
Yeah. So castles.
Castle.
So black's getting some counterplay. Potentially.
So black got the extra attacker.
Yeah.
Wait. The computer says knight g4. h4. Now, crazy moves. Oh, black is just safe. Because white has to take on e7. Now it says it's unclear. Black can always stop on g7.
So hi there, cross online in the Twitch chat, where 12Teen has just demolished blitzbullet 9-1, and we're just looking at just a little bit.
You've got g2 options, or just blocking this knight f6. Let's look at the game.
Okay, king takes knight.
Pawn at f3. We have to remove this pawn. c4. And black lost all his pawns and can't mate.
Yeah.
That's why white is still better.
Yeah. And no knight checks, which kill you. That square is defended.
Often people are scared if people drop something on f3.
Yes.
They go back instead of removing the defender.
The attacker, yeah.
That's my feeling. Yeah, I like this g2 idea. Then offer queen trade. Of course, white never takes.
Yeah.
On the other hand, this is controlling. Now you play pawn at g3.
Yep.
And you save again. most natural move. H takes.
Yeah.
No hole on G2.
Because otherwise there'd be a diagonal.
Computer got a crazy line. But it's actually just tight. If you take on D2, play rook E8.
Okay.
But no, wait, you can drop it a rook. It looks very mysterious, this queen D2.
Yeah.
But in the game, white dropped a piece. Why not pawn D2? Takes. Maybe G6 indeed. White is got control about G2. And as a bishop A2, you want to take on F2 with check. I think you can even take this one. And block on G2. And we just take on H7.
Yeah.
If he drops on H6, we got 2 knights in hand. But Queen G7 is not working. No respect, we need 1 knight. And now if you play G5, you can just take the bishop. It gives the mate in 10. Okay, we shall not look too long at this. We just got a easy winning position.
Yes.
Completely safe. I like the queen on G4. It's looking at the defense and on G7.
Yeah, sure.
Suddenly, the computer says it's unclear. I wonder why.
So just going back a second. So this is all good. Queen G4,
So,
bishop takes F2. It wants knight takes
Take on
F2.
the knight.
Yeah.
You got no threat because after G3 you might take on G7.
Oh.
I mean, even if I will play this in blitz modus, I will just do this and drop a knight on F3.
Yeah, nice. So whereas this, it comes with check. Yeah, that's the problem.
Suddenly, black can try to create something.
Yeah, it gets an extra tempo. Yeah.
So if you go to F1, we drop on F2 and we can promote with check.
Yeah.
And if you go to, let's see, wait,
At F4.
if you go to F3, you can only promote to a hook. Then we can go to G4 in some lines maybe.
Oops.
What are we doing?
So
Okay.
someone must have.
Oh, it's not ready
So
yet.
someone else must have moved it. Yeah, it wasn't me. I think it's probably GSVC playing around. I need to sort of okay, how do I tell GSVC not to?
You can type.
Could you unsync? Yeah. Okay, so going back to this. So where were we up to? We were 42.
Let's look at these lines.
So yeah, King F3.
E2. Queen H6. Crazy move. The idea is that you open up G7 for bishop G7. So you never can take. And you can go to G4. Wow, these lines are insane. The king is safe on G4.
Right.
If you have the king on F1, you take with check. And now you got the king on a safe square on g4 instead of the first rank.
Yeah, that's crazy. What? Because you're threatening at g7 check, I guess, if he takes either.
You can just take the material and go back.
And he takes the queen or the bishop, then yeah.
So you can take on e1. And then black have another dangerous attack. You can just put a lot of pieces on the board. The computer keep suggesting crazy moves. So if you take, that will not be good, because black got rook f1 and queen d5. F takes also open up the queen. But I'm pretty sure this is much more than +2 for white. Just e7 and getting in on the 8th rank.
The
But
two
bishop e4 is good. You stop the pawn from promoting.
Yeah. So it's a fight.
Okay, let's go back to the game.
Yep.
This was an interesting moment. Knight takes f4. Yeah, bishop takes looks more normal, because knight will be dangerous. If you play queen g5 and drop on h5 maybe. Certainly, black is safe, and you can play bishop e5. Bishop e5 seems the most normal move. You open up the rook file on d8. And certainly, it's white's game under pressure.
So this was all played under time pressure. Yeah,
it's all time pressure. I shall not analyze this too long.
Yeah.
But I just.
But it is interesting.
Think that it's interesting, the position.
It is. It's a crazy thing that the most interesting positions are played with the least time.
Interesting positions shall not analyze too long in this fast time controls.
Well, I'm saying it's a paradox. The most interesting positions are played with the least time on the clock.
Yeah, because you allow a lot more tactics.
Yeah.
Okay. Now it says rook f2. Let's see why. Okay, you got bishop drop on g3. And a pawn to drop on f2. And a knight to give a check. But it was time pressure. It is just very strange. The knight is controlling f3. But I don't criticize them, because it's time trouble.
Yeah.
Still, I will never think this is good for black. The computer likes it. Maybe it's not so bad after all, because the king is hard to attack from black. Now you remove the annoying pawn on f4. Maybe I'm too greedy, but this looks like a queen. But then you can take.
Yeah, it likes taking the queen.
Black plays f6, rook d2. But let's be safe. Because now we take one piece, and here we give one piece for the queen. So that's two pieces for the queen. For black. So we take the knight. Now g6. And if you take with the f pawn, rook g8, knight e7, and if you go to h8, queen g8.
Yep.
If you go to f7, just a check on e6.
That's what happened in the game.
Okay, last game.
That was
This
game
is the
4.
last one.
Yeah, that was the game 4.
Let's see game 5. I
Okay.
saw something of it, only the ends.
Okay, I'll just try and find it.
I never analyze too much with the computer, but I really like those lines the computer shows. Crazy tactics.
Yeah. Okay, I'm just bringing game 5 into the study. There we go.
Okay.
So 12-teen is black. And I've got it open twice. There we go.
Murkwart say once that in the perk you hope for takes f7, because then you got something to play for. If white plays solid and want to drop pawn h6 with pawn h5, e5, then it's just annoying to play. As the bishop takes f7, to usually drop pawn h6, then you want to play bishop f8 and knight g8.
Yeah.
Computer don't like it, but it looks like a fine move. Oh, you can just take the bishop after knight g5. The bishop is really important. It is all played before by Bearded Rainbow. Antiques.
Antic.
So if you take with the knight, yeah, you shall not analyze this too long. This is just a great positional position. Oh wait, this is interesting.
Although 12-teen won.
h5. This is a crazy move.
Just to flush
What's
the king out.
reputation of this? We just take on g6. So, if black runs with the king, you take material on the king side. The king is on the queen side. Okay, if you play it nice, you can also play b4.
Yeah.
So this is why h6 was strong.
Yeah.
I like it when they take on f6. Because the attack is no longer. And you protect g5 and you can drop the pawn. So the point is that you take with the bishop, that d4 is under attack. Taking with the pawn is you block the FL, and also you got knight e7, knight takes c8. Black is just safe, huh? It seems you can take this pawn. Why you can not give a check? And you play bishop e5. The computer is not afraid that black gonna take here, because black loses the defender, and white always can hide on d2. So black will never do this one.
Right.
What about bishop d7? Let's analyze this line. It gives that black is winning, but it's just a position. Anything can happen. If you take on d4, you play bishop e5 again. But this looks mysterious, because g5 is covered. If you give check on h7, you just take it. If you take, I will take on.
Yeah, there's a crazy mate.
It gives a mate.
Yeah, there's a crazy mate here.
Oh, bishop e3.
I don't see it yet, but yeah.
What's the point?
Your rook's getting in.
Oh, yes, knight f2. And after king c1, you play rook a1, pawn d2 mate.
Yeah, so king e2, rook d2.
Okay, and now we just mate.
Yeah. Yeah, okay.
Actually, I like this mate the most. Because you got knights on h1,
H1
and
is
g1.
H1 and G1. Yeah. So if you did this, then he blocks. That doesn't work. Okay. Knight takes H1, check. He can block. He could come up.
In some cases, you can even take the bishop.
You go there, checkmate.
But knight d1 is not strong.
Okay, so he
But if you block it,
blocks. Rook takes f2, there, and then there. Ooh, and then there. Yay. That's nice.
that's a nice mate. Yeah. Let's go for a nice mate. Oh.
Sorry. Where are we up to again? Rook d1, takes. Sorry, where were you up to? Sorry.
Okay, you can just give mate in
Yeah.
3.
Yeah, exactly.
And if you do this,
That's also... it gets him to here.
so if you take this rook d1, and if you do this, we got another mate, knight e5 or c1. But I want to promote to a knight, but
Yeah.
let's just mate instead.
Yeah.
Thanks for the commentary.
Oh, thank you for the commentary. That's been great.
I like the dual commentary.
Yeah. And good luck in your
Also with Michael in.
with Michael earlier as well. Yeah. So good luck in your future CWC matches. I noticed even like JK the Bullfrog's been watching in the study. So and GSVC.
I see him.
Yes.
I see him from well.
So lots of top players could just been watching the 12-team blitzbullet match, and and maybe getting slightly nervous that they have to play 12-team next.
Yeah, I'm happy that I already faced 12-team.
Yeah. So you're happy it's out of the way.
Result.
Yes. So congratulations.
I think we both were not in good shape, I have to say.
Well.
I mean, I didn't like my play, but he was his shape was even worse.
Well, I wouldn't say that, but I'd say just the way blitzbullet plays.
Maybe I'm critical, maybe I'm self-critical, but the most important is of course that I won.
I think it's the style of. I think it's blitzbullet's style of play just kind of fed into kind of lack of theory, not playing, these sorts of setups where you're both fianchetting. It just played to 12-team strengths basically.
Yeah, yes. Blitzbullet is just a player who likes to play without theory. And if you do that against 12-team, you just lost a lot of games.
Yeah. Indeed.
If I would play 12-team in just a friendly match, I would love to get creative positions. But in this match, I have to use theory.
Yeah. Cool. So thank you very much, Opperweisen.
My pleasure. I hope I can be a guest next time.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, so thanks everyone for watching.
See you.
See you, and I think this is a good place to end the stream.